became so easy for us to do that because we have now come to trust our job and use God. When it's supposed to be the other way around. We trust God and we use our jobs. That's how it's supposed to be. So when you get up in the morning, you trust God and you go to work. You don't trust your job and then afterwards, sometime during the course of the day, hey, God, you're still wrong, I didn't know. Bless God anyhow. And you keep on going. Because your confidence is in your... Because after 6, you have a whole lot of life ahead of you. Because after 6, you have a whole lot of life ahead of you. Not so, Sister Shirley? Look at Sister Shirley. She ain't looking like she's 6 yet. I need to know what to do with this thing. So you're fidgeting like fish out of water, you're beaten up all over the place. What to do, Lord, what? You just will not achieve that thing. You can't think about God, you can scarcely pray. You can't think about God, you can scarcely pray. Because that's all you're thinking about. This is real life. Fourth, and certainly not the least, and maybe this might be the most, I believe was the most amazing woman I've ever met in my life, apart from my wife. I had to put how many of you at 5, now children want to run into work because school is like a big playpen. Back then it was 10, Back then it was no playpen. Back then you sit on I'm serious, every morning. Until I met Mrs. Scoop. Yeah, what, you get 2 sons, girl? And she said, Yeah, what, you get 2 sons, girl? And she said, And then lunchtime she would say, Hazley, where's your lunch? And she would take. At that time, serious I'm talking. At that time, one night she went into labor. She died giving birth. I was devastated. I tell you, I was. We were more in tune, and God was more in tune. What was going on? I was just crying. I was just locked away, and my mother, she was like, "What to you? What's going on with you? You're only crying. What to you?" And they just didn't know. They did not know. And I had to release that. But my little heart, my little brain couldn't fathom what was going on. So I know it had to be God working in my little broken heart to help me get out of that. In seemingly one piece. Because carrying it go. Not time to forget it, but time to release it. Not time to destroy it, but time to release it. Release it. If God is telling you to release something, that He's not telling you to release son Isaac, the one he loves. And when God is getting ready to test us, because the test always precedes a new level in your spiritual walk with Him. A test always precedes a new level of spiritual walk with Him. And that test often calls something you love deeply. You're passionate about this thing. It's his son, his beloved son, Lord son, Isaac. And God knew what he was doing. He wasn't crazy. Now you may be wondering, if you don't think through the story, and if it's just a test. They always testing every day, 24 hours a day they're testing. This is of us. There is something we cling to. How to release it? You will be kicking and screaming. You might even come to church. You might backslide. Because some demon take over that church. No, it's real. This is real life I'm talking about. And we cling to these things, and God is watching. Sell all you have, give it to the poor, and follow me. The Bible poor and follow me. The Bible says he went away sad. We, the readers, are told that it was a test. Isaac didn't. And the amazing thing is the response of these two individuals, Abraham and Isaac.